Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Here we go. It'll be the Warriors off the tip. Left side Moody. Outside Curry. To the inside. The Thunder with the rebound.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with text and because he is at his best when he is towing that line. With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities. Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving in. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. And it's Butler with the jam.
You see how effective Butler is driving inside. The combination of muscle and athleticism is tough to stop.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And that one, good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Oh, a fearless finish from a fearless player. Jimmy making some noise.
And SGA throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special. Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses off the left iron.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Curry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but well, let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
The putback. Here's Dort. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused the beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. BA, back to you.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And SGA, here we go. And SGA throws it down.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Substitution on the court.
1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. SGA doubled. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Back to Podziemski. There's a screen by Bassi. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied. It just continues to elevate his game year after year. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
To the middle. Back to Podziemski. Banked it in off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, misses the dunk.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
The Oklahoma City.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up 5. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Big time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
Thunder trail by 5. To the paint. Hauled in by Curry. Now the Warriors with it. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Selfless play by Butler, using the pick and roll to move the defense and get his guy a good look.
Here's SGA, and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Warriors lead by 7. And Curry with the take. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got his second basket.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let them get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Thunder trail by 13. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Golden State foul call. Dewey Saunders. First personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Out of bounds, it'll be Warriors ball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Pass to Williams. The Warriors pull it in. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Just wait. We're about to get into a game. Just in the middle of waiting for the opponent to finish their last game. And then, yeah, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Much appreciated. Go subscribe to my main account. That's the first thing you see when you click on this account. And yeah, enjoy, and let's win this tournament for the PSN $5 code. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. We've got some great NBA action for you tonight. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. To the wing, right side. Curry gets the bucket. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
And he buries his first look.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's the Pistons with the ball. 6-point game. And Thompson gets it to go.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Pass to Duran. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Now here's Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Curry. And stolen by Cunningham. Inside. Harris misses.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Green. Here's Curry. Pass to Horford. 4 on the clock. And here's Butler outside. Rebound Detroit. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And look at Porzingis hustling in transition, getting there to complete the fast break. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws. For him coming up. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Greg?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Good work there as it goes.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Curry. Can't get it to drop. Pistons trail up by 6. Pass to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. No points yet. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. making some changes here. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Here's Santos. Pass to post. Here's Melton. To the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Pistons trail up by 3. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And here are the Warriors now. Pass to post. There's the triple. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Cunningham. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham got 5.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Shot from 12. The shot no good. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Detroit on top, up by 1.
Detroit, 17.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Pass to Holland. Here's Jenkins. Stewart outside. Here's Holland. Green covering. Holland can't hit. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. Trail by 1.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And it's Herter penetrating. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Holland can't hit.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Down low. Herter. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Warriors making a change here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Curry's shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Ryan, back to you.
They're all in. Allie, thank you.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
Pass to Pajemski. And he buries his first look.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Ooh, rejected by Horford. And the whistle stops play here. It's not a clean block shot, instead a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. And he makes a first. And Detroit making a change here. And he can't hit the second. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
That's tipped. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. The Warriors lead by 5. Here's Pajemski. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Pajemski's got 4 points this quarter.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Pass to Reed. Outside, Green. Stolen by Thompson. And here's Reed. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor. And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. It's tipped. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Detroit moving the ball around. Holland gets the bucket.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Pass to Moody. The shot from the low post is good. Moody's got 6.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And a big finish. By Robinson.
A big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Pass to Santos. To the middle. Post shot, no good. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Substitution on the court.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. 1 second left. Kate Cunningham with the flush.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Warriors on top, up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
To the paint. Now Green. No made baskets yet. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Green in the post. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
No, Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks. Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
Draymond driving to the rim.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Cunningham looking it over. Here's Duren. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. The Warriors lead by 8. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Back to you, B.A.
A great fit. Thank you, Allie. Here's Butler. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Duren. Back to Robinson. To the middle. And the dunk by Duren.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Curry's shot is off. Pistons trail up by 6. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Making substitutions here. Tim, so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off of screens.
I love the .5 offenses, in and out of the hands, moving the ball fast.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Melton. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And he comes up with a bucket. Horford's got the second bucket.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Podziemski. That one's good for 2. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Podziemski's got 8.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Melton. It's deflected. .29 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. .19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. From deep, Melton. Rebounded by Green. Here's Jenkins. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
It's a top. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Curry. Here's Green. Misses from short range. And here's Detroit to take the lead. Back to Stewart. Pass to Holland. Now Herter. They set the screen. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And here's Curry. Outside for Green. Now here's Porzingis. The rebound by Stewart. On the wing, Green. Here's Jenkins. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Pass to Butler. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Butler. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Holland. Here's Jenkins to take the lead. Porzingis grabs the board. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Both teams will make substitutions. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw no good.
2 shots.
That one's no good. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham. Curry with the block.
Great defense from Curry. When he comes up with the block, it really fires him up.
Cunningham outside. Duran the screen. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
What an injection of energy from Duran. Working hard to find points for his team.
Curry surveys. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Green, a screen. Duran with a steal. Cunningham up top. Here's the teardrop. Down low, Cunningham.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Green. Yes! Using that window.
Oh, what a sense for the moment. Green, big time bucket.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter here. Duran. Horford with the block. Curry. Into the lane.
And defenders really have to respect the shot of Curry. And as a result, he's able to get into the lane with his drives. And once again, Steph gets a trip to the free throw line.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 2-point ball game.
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Here's Harris. Using the glass to lay it in.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
An experienced and confident player. How about Green being the one to hurry the big-time shot?
Duran. Ooh, it doesn't go. This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
They double-team Curry. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry drives. Count it.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play. That is a great inbounds play design and flawless execution.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
Detroit calls timeout. They're down by 4. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Duran. It's in!
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
No choice but to go for the 3. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
Substitution on the court.
Cunningham fires. The 3 is off. And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of